These are the apps that I've used as a sugar baby. I would never give my sugar daddy my real number, so this app came in handy. And I like that it uses my area code because it makes the number look so much more legit. You can also change the background of your text messages. Mine is this picture of Bella Hadid. There are so many scammers on Grindr, so anytime a sugar daddy would text me, I would use reverse image search and usually find them. Well, not find them, I would find the person's pictures that they were using. Another important one, just for whenever I went on dates, Miss Life 360. It's way more dependable than just sharing your location on iMessage because I feel like that one just doesn't work sometimes for some reason. And then Snapchat only tracks your location whenever you're on Snapchat, so that's not reliable either. Noonlight is an app that I will always use just because the world is so fucking terrifying. You hold this button down, let go when you feel safe, enter your password, and if you don't, it'll call the cops. Safety is non-negotiable in the sugaring world. Don't take this shit lightly.
Do it on the dick, 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 do it. Top notch bitch on A-list dick, this city girl shit can't flex like.
So welcome to Sugar Daddy TikTok. I pay for all this stuff from sugar daddies that I've never even met, that don't want nothing from me, that want to mentor me, that just want to spoil me and buy me whatever the fuck I want. Hop on the trend.
The dark side of being a sugar baby, part 1. I was reluctant to even tell this story because it seems like on this platform, there's a lot of people that are pro sugar baby, which I don't necessarily have a problem with, but I think it's important to reveal the dark side of it and how bad it can get. And at this point, fuck it. I'm just gonna tell all my stories. In a previous video, I told the story about a girl that I dated who was a secret prostitute and we ended up breaking up because I discovered what was going on. Anyways, a few months had gone by since we had even talked because we broke up. It wasn't the best breakup and I wouldn't say we were enemies, but we certainly weren't friends. One night I was out with my friend. We did this whole Taco Tuesday ritual where we would go to Pink Taco on Sunset and then go to Bootsy Bellows, which is a club that was like popular on Tuesday nights. The club's kind of grody, but on Tuesdays, that was like one of the best spots. Anyways, my boy and I were at the bar having a drink and then I get a tap on the shoulder. I turned around and it was my ex. Yeah, the same one. Now again, I don't hate her, but she was looking hot though, so we left together and on the way home, she got a FaceTime call. The dark side of being a sugar baby, part 2. So she crawls into the back seat, which is a very small back seat. It's like I'm driving a Camaro Super Sport 2, like made for the track, like stick shift, all that. American muscle, you know. And so she crawls into the back seat to answer this FaceTime call at like 1:30 in the morning to pretend like she's in an Uber. Now, I knew she was hooking up with dudes for money, and frankly, at this point, it's not my business. So I keep quiet, I'm driving home while she has a little chat with this guy in the backseat. Everything about the conversation seemed normal as far as normal goes, but when she got off the phone call, she really seemed shook. Like she was genuinely afraid that he would find out that she was with another guy. So I asked her, I was like, are you okay? Is everything all right? And she's like, yeah, he's just some guy I'm seeing. He gets really jealous about other guys. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. And again, we're broken up, so it's not my business. I'm like, cool, let it go. Anyway, so we finally get back to my place and you know, things start heating up and things start coming off. And then I saw the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
TikTok help. I think I'm in love with my sugar daddy. He flies me out on adventures. We stay in the nicest hotels. We go on dates. He buys me really nice, expensive gifts. He likes having me around all the time. We talk constantly. And I think he's really handsome. And yes, I give him sugar.
City girls make them wish like Ray J. Let me talk to him. All these niggas wanna fuck JT. They do. Hellcat, this a SRT. Pull up G-Wax 6'3". Make a 55 suck they teeth. He wanna menage with a new body. Man, you niggas can't fuck with.
Hey guys, I'm finna show y'all how I make like a lot of money every day just from sitting at home and texting old men on the internet. Okay, so the first thing I did is I set up a Plenty of Fish account. I used my pictures, but I used a fake name, and I just swiped on a whole bunch of people, and this is what we came to. This man hit me up. He said, hey, beautiful. I said, hey, love, what's up with you? Nothing much. I'm just sitting here finna go to work. I just finished washing my truck. Can I send you my number? Sure, I'll text you. Okay, so first of all, let me go ahead and say, I went ahead and said that I was going to work at 3 to use as an excuse to get money. Okay, so from here, I hit him up. I said, hey, this is me. He said, hey, we had a little conversation. I was being nice. How are you? I'm chilling. This is where I said, I'm finna go to work. I made up where I worked. I made up where I live because now I'm finna ask him for gas money for work. Okay, so basically I told him I need $15 for gas. I don't have no one else to ask. I know that's a little amount, but you gotta start off small because now that I know he'll send it, I can ask for more. Okay, he asked me for my Cash App name and I sent it. And he ended up sending me $10 because he said that's all he had on his Cash App. But just do this to 10 more dudes and...
This is how I prepared to become a sugar baby. Most importantly, I faked my name. It was important for me to not reveal too much personal information. I wouldn't want him to stalk me or find my family. And on Grindr, the app that he found me on, I used all untraceable pictures. And what I mean by that is if they screenshotted those pictures and reverse image searched them, I would not pop up. My pictures on Grindr were specifically for Grindr. I got a fake number with the Text Now app. I did not need caller ID exposing who I was. Giving out your address is probably one of the dumbest things you can do, so let's not do that. I always met my sugar daddy at restaurants, that's it. Breakfast or lunch only, and I always made sure to tell him, I'll meet you inside. Always had that motherfucking taser on me, try it. And I always try to find parking like in front of the restaurant. And I did all this up until I knew I could trust him. But please do not confuse a working routine with trust. My closest bitches had my location on and were constantly in the loop of everything that was going on just in the event that something bad did happen. This is dangerous and I do not recommend, but this is what I did.
When she make that ass bounce, think I love her. Got that ass in that mouth from her mother. Type to make you bae mad, you in trouble. NBA playoffs, that ass, it's a bubble. Come on, throw that ass back.
That ain't the baby, that's my baby.
Her friends and her mom hate me. Go! Lay down on the bed, do the cry, baby.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2.
Hey girls, it's Tiff, and today I'm going to be rating the app Seeking Arrangement. Alright, so I have a lot to fucking say about this app. Number one, if you live in New York, I don't really know if you need this. Like any hotel bar you go to, even like the Holiday Inn will have a million old men trying to give you money. Or at least treat you some nice dinners. But for my girls trying to make coin through the screen and maybe meet some silver foxes, this could work. My favorite thing is the things that people put in their bios on this app. It's always like, Prince Charming 302. I'm looking for a goddess to just take everywhere around the world. Love fine wine, getting my balls stepped on. And just a hot, sexy 20-year-old to be a mentor to. Like, I guess I'll take a mentor in a mutually beneficial relationship. Like, bitch, you better mentor me on that direct deposit to my account. Sugar babying is such a popular thing in New York, and you're iconic and beautiful. You should want to get paid for your time, you should. Zero shame in getting in your bag while also fucking up a good filet mignon. But Seeking Arrangements has sketchy vibes to me. I just don't love it. I just don't love it. I met one guy over here and I swear to God, I thought my life was about to be a Lifetime movie. Like I was already planning my dramatic exit. Look, if you really want a sugar daddy, I don't recommend Seeking Arrangements. Just go on Tinder, Hinge, or a more common dating app and just set your fucking age to 106 and see what happens. You are luxury and he knows.
Welcome to Sugar Daddy TikTok. Okay, one of the websites I use is seeking.com. And a lot of people say they get scammed on it, but that is one of the most websites I use and from the most of my sugar daddies. I message them first. Like, I don't let them message me. Like, if they message me, I message them back. But I message everyone that's online first. Like, hey, babe. Hey, what's up? Hey. And then I ask them straightforward, what are you looking for? Like, what kind of sugar baby you're looking for? And the ones that want the FWBs, I just tell them no. Like, I'm not looking for that. Thank you, and I go on my day. It takes about maybe out of the 20, I might find one. So it's really hard searching and it's really time consuming. But I look for the ones that like want like a connection, like a friendship. Nothing more than that. I ask them how do they plan on being a sugar daddy for me. And I ask them their payment plan. And that's how I do that.
I know that's right. Big bag, bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back and all these bitches fuck. It's big bags, bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, working back, party back and all you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
Babe, what's up? I'm about to go to the store. Okay. So I kind of need some money.
Where's my wallet?
Okay, bye.
What do you mean?
Hey guys, a day in the life with a sugar baby. So basically before I see him, I always have to get a new set of his choice. They're literally so cute anyways. And then I have to go to Starbucks and get him and his friends drinks, drop it off to him at work, hang out with him for at least 2 hours, and after that's done, then he gives me $500 and I do what I want for the rest of the day.
Can you meet me halfway? Right up the borderline is where I'm going away. For you.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing hot girl.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Web hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never.
Sugar daddy daytime.
I was gonna dip this in that sugar too.
And here's like my opinion off of that, because I'm a really big emphasis.
Leave it down on the ground.
I feel like I should have a briefcase and just hand it to him too.
We gonna call this a sugar daddy informational 101. What to not do. This is what to not do. I don't know what to do, but I know what the fuck not to do. A lot of real legitimate sugar daddies are not going to, some might, but majority of them are not going to DM you on Instagram with 43 followers with them professional ass photos. You tell them you got that nice ass picture but only 43 followers and 2 comments, not even 2 comments, 2 likes. But going past that, thing number 1, never give out your personal information, all of that, yeah. But they never gonna ask you to send them money. If they legit, this what you finna do. Soon as you see the, hey, I'm looking for, say, to continue this conversation, Cash App me $50. The scamming sugar daddy is going to then say, I don't use Cash App. My last sugar baby hacked me. It's my business account. None of that. This one thought he was slick because he got my Cash App name. He sent me a screenshot of my Cash App saying, like, is this you? And I was like, yeah, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was lovely to have you this year. See you next year, or not.
Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Maybe it's time to put this pussy on your sideburns. He say I'm bad. He probably right. He pressing me like button downs on a throw baby. I'm trying to bust all on you.
Drop my panties, spread my legs, kiss my clit, lit my split, make me cringe, stroke my pearl, eat this pussy up like it's short. Throw baby. I'm trying to bust all.
Oh, what? You thought that she was the sugar baby? Huh, how ignorant.
Yeah, you don't think a strong, independent black woman can have her own sugar baby?
For shame. She's 78 years old, for your information.
You know black don't crack.
I'm trying to bust all. Yeah.
That's my girl, yo.
I'm sugar baby, the real sugar baby. All you other sugar babies are just imitating someone, the real sugar.
Okay everyone, it's story time. So about 2 months ago, I created a TikTok and decided to become sugar baby, saying all the stuff on here about it, just so that I could start my own small business. And here's how it went. So after being on multiple sites to find sugar daddies, all the ones linked in different accounts like Calicoa and stuff like that, I had like 3 separate accounts and didn't find anyone. I started reaching out to people on Instagram and I finally got a reply from this one lady. Now her account's completely legit, has thousands of followers, looks completely normal. So after getting to know each other and her cash apping me separately, only a few small different amounts, she decided to send me a large check to make a custom order. So over the course of like 2 weeks, she sent me 2 checks and they both deposited into my account and I started creating. And then it was like a nightmare had just happened. Everything disappeared and now I'm thousands in debt. So after mobily depositing the checks, they both cleared, went into my bank account, and I didn't receive anything or any sort of email from my bank, nothing. Then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, I checked my bank account and it says I'm minus almost $3,000. So then I started getting calls from the fraud department, and the lady who was assigned to my case was completely and entirely disrespectful to me the whole time, was very accusatory, and probably just taking advantage of me because I'm a young adult and she can. So I go into my bank, I file a complaint, and I tell them, hey, this is what's going on. This is a real person. She told me she pays her employees through this. She said she is a lawyer, all of this stuff. What do I do? This person gave me no help. They said, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. You have to go to the police and file a report. You have been scammed. So I'm out thousands of dollars. I've been scammed, and I'm screwed. So I'm back on here again, just to tell you ladies what to look for, what to be careful for, and how people can scam you in ways you never even thought. So, first thing I wish I would have known. If you get a check that is from a company, even if it says like the person's name, if it says the company name and it says it's from that bank, then that's fraud. You can only accept personal checks. Who knew? Hers said JP Morgan, by the way, which is like super reputable, so like what? 2, call your bank before you ever deposit a check that's like more than $100, because that would have avoided this whole situation. 3, people who say that they have lawyers or are talking to people or have contacted your bank, stuff like that. Ask them for the lawyer's number. That's what I did. Guess who I haven't heard back from? Last but not least, get yourself a personal banker. Y'all are gonna need it. Stay safe, love you.
Now that you're a trophy girlfriend, you're going to need to eat elegantly. To properly squeeze a lemon, simply place your fork inside and twist. Use both your knife and fork to take small bites to eat. To properly cut a piece of meat, first switch your cutlery. Now take the cut. Definitely don't cut a piece this big. Definitely take a smaller bite than this. Bon appetit!
When I'm riding, I'ma leave it open like a door, come inside it. Can you stay up all night? All night. Fuck me to the
Sugar Daddy Tips Part 2. So what I mean when I say have a normal profile is have like smiley, happy pictures. You can have like one sexy one, but not two, like, you know. And when I say have a normal bio, don't put your Venmo, don't put any form of payment in your bio. You're literally gonna get banned. Secondly, yeah, you have to swipe on people. The age range is probably, men aren't established until they're like 40. So 40 to 65, baby, all the way up. And ow. And yeah, you have to swipe on them. If they message you and you don't like them, feel it out. They need you. You don't need them. So let them keep coming to you. They will come, and eventually you'll find the right guy who'll be like, hey, you're pretty. Let me just give you money. You're probably going to have to talk to him, send a selfie, but don't do anything that, you know, you question. Like, know your worth. You don't have to go sending nudes, meeting them. Like, trust me, you'll be good, sis. Stay safe.
Fucking turn this one up, cause you know this shit is hot right here, son. What do you say? Bow, ski, ski. I want pics of fee. I do. That bitch in my room. Point my me at you.
Big bro. Beating on the dime. No. Me go. Call me what you want, but you can't call me broke.